Hello, 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 and welcome to Tools Thursday. We're going to be talking about how to create 5 digital products or 5 types of mini digital products that you can create with Canva in a weekend or less, honestly, or less, depending on which one you choose. So as you guys are coming in, just give me a shout out. Where in the world are you and how are you? Today is beautiful here in Tampa. It's not super hot today, which is nice. I mean, it's still plenty warm, but you can start to feel a little bit of fall coming. We'll see. It's still, like I say, plenty hot, but it's been kind of nice for it to cool down. Even 5 degrees, it's been a little nice, and a breeze blowing. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for the fall. Wanted to introduce myself real quick. For those of you who don't know me, you've never been on one of my live shows before. My name is Kim Garst. I'm an online business strategist, which is just a fancy way of saying that I love to help people making more money in their business. I'm very passionate about that, specifically from the social media / digital marketing space. I mean, that's a big area, obviously, but I kind of focus in on that arena. So we have somebody from saying they're from Chicago and it's gloomy outside. And then we have Kimberly from Santa Barbara, California. Welcome, guys. So excited you're here. And then we have Oklahoma in the house. Carrie from Atlanta. Hey, Carrie, glad to see you. Kimberly from, well, I'm not sure where Kimberly is from, but welcome. I'm glad you guys are here. Oh, right. Isn't this awesome? I love this little shirt. I'm a big fan of Baby Yoda. Oh, yay. We have someone in France. I love this. So what time is it over in France right now? I'm assuming evening hours. But welcome. I'm glad you guys are here. We have Angela from Philadelphia. Hey, Angelica. Sorry. Yay. And then we got Martha from Baton Rouge. Awesome. Excellent. Okay. Well, so like I said, we're going to be talking about specifically mini digital products, but not just any kind of digital products. My goal with what I want to share with you guys today is for you to think about these from a profit perspective. Like, what can you create that is what I would call a mini digital product that can generate a revenue stream for you guys? So, that's kind of the core of this. And let me pull my screen so that I can show you guys a few things. Let me get this pulled up here. So first, I think I need to make a case so you understand what's in it for you if you decide you want a mini digital product. When it comes to building our list, everybody talks about list building. And I'm a huge proponent of building a list. If you're serious about generating revenue in your business, you got to have a list. When I say a list, an email list. And most of the time when you're trying to create an email list, normally people suggest that you start with something free, right? Something that's value-based, but hey, here's something free. It's kind of like an ethical bribe. Here's something free. And if you'll give me your email address, I'll give you that. But again, digital products can be used in that way, but I want you to focus in on how do you make money with them? And if you're interested in figuring out how to make money with a mini digital product, can I hear from you? I would love to hear if you are interested in making actual money with your digital product. So if you can just drop it in, let me know if that sounds like something you would like. But essentially, when you have a mini digital product, you're building a list of buyers versus freebie seekers. And I do believe that is a huge value add from the perspective of, okay, I'm putting them on my list, but you're also getting another value proposition, which is somebody has spent their first dollar with you. And so Nancy is saying yes. Carolyn is saying yes. Stacy is saying yes. Kimberly says yes. Lisa, yep. Okay, good. Then you're in the right place. All right. So another value add is they set the table for your higher paid offers. Lots of times when you are just starting out and you don't already have a community of people to sell to, a lot of experts or pros will tell you that you need to start with a higher ticket price thing. because that's where the money is. And I'm not saying that that's not true, because I will say that a lot of people, from a money perspective, the higher the ticket item, the more, the less people you have to sell it to make some money, right? And then two, it just stands to reason, if you're selling a higher ticket price, a higher ticket priced item, there's more money in that. But the problem, it comes down to, how are you going to get somebody that has doesn't have any like and trust factor with you, to ultimately say yes to spending thousands of dollars with you, So the mini digital products are a great way to really show up and give value to your person, your ideal person, and then lead them into your higher ticket priced items. So they're awesome for that, especially from a standpoint of taking somebody that's a complete stranger that doesn't know you at all, to walking them in the door of your business, getting them to spend that first dollar, and then getting them to spend more money with you with your higher ticket items. They're usually fairly quick and easy to create. And that's one of the things I really want to focus on today, is what can you create that's quick and easy, and again, generate revenue with it. They're scalable. That's the other amazing thing about digital products is, it's all about creating it once and selling it multiple times. And, you can't scale time like that. So digital products are amazing from that perspective, because you can sell one thing, you create it once, you can sell it as many times as you can possibly sell it, right? There's no limit to it. And they're irresistible to your customers, because they're usually low cost. And that makes it what I would call a no-brainer purchase. The first dollar is usually the toughest to get anybody to spend with you. So many digital products are the best way, again, to get a cold person, somebody who does not know you at all, to spend their first dollar with you. And I think that's really something you need to really focus on. And especially if you're just getting started and you don't have a huge community to sell into, if you don't have a social media community, if you don't have a big email list, many digital products are a great way to start to attract the right people to your business and ultimately sell them into other things. Okay. All right, so let's get to the ideas, and keeping in mind that our tool today is Canva. So I'm going to give you guys resources that are specific to Canva. That doesn't mean that there are not other other design tools that you could use, like easel.com or, even Photoshop or any of the others, depending on how amazing you are with design. You could be a master with Photoshop. But if you're not, then Canva or easel.com are great resources. So I'm going to focus in on Canva today, but I just want to let you know that you could create things with other tools. Okay, so I want to talk about, let me back up for a second because I want to set the stage for the ebooks. Let me go back. So the first idea I have for you is ebooks. Now, ebooks are not new. When I was doing the research on this to see how many people are still buying ebooks, I was pretty floored. So I thought I'd share some stats with y'all. Ebooks, the readership of ebooks in particular is up 30% since all of this COVID stuff has been happening. And if you think about it, that is, that makes total sense, right? There's a lot of people out there searching for knowledge, and, I want to say this loud and proud right now, y'all. So you guys hopefully are hearing this, but knowledge is so hot right now. It is the new currency, and each and every one of you knows something that someone else would spend some money with you for. So ebooks are one of those things that, for people who already had ebooks out in the world, people are consuming them at a much higher rate right now, just simply because of where we are in the world. Revenue is projected to reach over 16 million off of ebook sales alone in 2020. Who wouldn't want a little bit of that, a little slice of that? So people are buying them, is my point. And that number is expected to reach almost 20 million in sales by 2025. So that means that there is expected growth. So it's not like this is a strategy that's going to go by the wayside. This is something that is a very relevant strategy for you. It's a very relevant digital product, and there is a market for it, is my point. And then the largest market share, and this really kind of surprised me. The largest market share from an age perspective is the 25 to 34-year-old bracket. And I don't know about y'all, and I would love to hear from you guys. Is that surprising to you? I would have thought, I don't know, I would have probably thought maybe it'd be a little older. I don't know. I just was surprised that it was that age bracket as the largest market share for consumption of ebooks. And so that just means that, again, this isn't an old strategy. This is still a very relevant strategy, but it goes back to, creating that content in a way that, is going to be something people want. So when I was doing some research, and I came across, and I've known about this gal, her name is Mira Coughlin, and she actually teaches the strategy of creating an ebook and then putting it on Amazon. But there are a lot of places that you can sell your ebook. So it's not necessarily just an Amazon thing. There are literally ebook directories out there where you can list your ebooks. So there's a lot of different strategies around how you sell it. But she does create what I would call an ebook, but turns it into and publishes it on Amazon. So that's an option. So here's one as a quick example: 300 email marketing tips, and you can find that on Amazon, which I think again is a great opportunity. But ebook templates can be one. There are ebook templates on Canva. If you were to go to canva.com/create/ebooks, feel free to take a quick screenshot, guys, if you want to, just so you don't have to, or jot it down. When you go to that link, it is basically a way to pull all of the ebook templates that Canva has kind of in one place. So when you do that, you will be able to see that there is a whole bunch of pre-designed ebooks there that you could leverage if you wanted to create your ebook using Canva. And there are other resources as well. There are, like I said before, if you wanted to check out easel.com, another really clever resource that does require, technically you could do it with Canva if you did if you bought a template on one of these graphic design places like Creative Market. Creative Market is a kind of like it's a visual content marketplace where you can buy things. So you could go to Creative Market and you could type in, Canva ebook templates and find some templates that you could edit as well using Canva. So again, the focus here is to how can you do this using Canva? Those are a couple of ways to do it. Okay. Printables, guys, printables are hot right now. I mean, seriously hot. So when I say printables, that might be things like planners or journals or things of that nature. What I really want you guys to key in on here is not only can you create a journal or a planner of some sort, depending on what your business or your model is, and more importantly, what else you have to sell. What could be, what could lead up to something else you have to sell. But there's other income streams that could be attached to the concept of a binder or a journal or something of that nature, because you could sell binders to go with. So a printable is just what it sounds like. You basically, design something using Canva and or any other graphic design tool for that matter. And then people can they pay for it, they download it, they can print it off and use it. But the other income streams come into play by, saying, well, you could buy a binder for it too, and I'll ship it to you. Stickers, things, that's another, again, revenue stream. And then affiliate revenue, because think about it. If somebody is printing off these, your printable, then they're going to need things like hole punchers and potentially, as you can see here on the screen, there's like binder dividers and things of that nature, maybe pins, clips, anything that would go into that, or kind of that pile, if you will. You could generate affiliate revenue using Amazon or any of those resources where you could provide a link, an affiliate link, where people could buy those things to go with. They're kind of I would call them like sides that go with your main thing, right? So that's another option for you. And if you go to canva.com/planners/templates, you can find some pre-designed ideas for you there. So check that out. See if anything resonates with you, and think about it from the perspective of how could you leverage the concept of a planner or a journal of some sort to, again, put it together and sell it, and ultimately have something that would lead to other things that you are interested in, or that you want your ideal person to be interested in and ultimately purchase. All right. So next up is workbooks. Workbooks are really, again, super hot to people, especially from the perspective of things that you have to work through, right? Like if it's branding, for example, branding is a big thing. Like anybody that thinks that they're just going to just pop out a brand, there's a lot of work that goes into a brand. And so things like workbooks can really facilitate the process for your person. And it could be a lead into a higher ticket priced item, right? So workbooks are a great resource. Why they work is because people want a system, a structure for working through a process. So if you have a strategy or a process that you teach, you can design a workbook that walks your person through that process. And there's again, some pre-designed content on Canva. So you can go to canva.com/create/worksheets, and you'll find all kinds of great resources there. I wanted to back up for a second and going back to the idea that I had talked about, the printable concept. Canva also has a printable option. So technically people could, order right through Canva, hint, hint. Just giving, if they wanted it, in color and they didn't want to use their printer to print things off. So I thought I would highlight that real quick. All right. My fourth strategy for you, or idea for you, is templates. Guys, you're probably seeing these everywhere, but basically a template is anything that shortens the learning curve and saves time and money for your person. And they're hot right now. Maybe a blog planner, lead magnet templates are huge, social media images, ideas, media kits. I mean, on and on. You could just think about it from the perspective of what would save your person time and energy, or time and money. Pre-designed things, pre-done things, halfway done things is also, anything that is a way to shorten the learning curve. Like, for example, I don't know how many of you guys are service-based businesses, but a lot of service-based businesses, or even if you don't have a business, let's talk about that for a second. Let's say you're like, okay, I don't have anything high ticket priced yet. So what can I create that somebody would want? Well, one of those things that I think is an opportunity are things like content upgrades. content upgrades could be templatized. And what I mean by template, when I say content upgrade, a content upgrade is basically something that someone would put in their blog. Like if their blog is super long, you might copy all of that blog content and put it into a PDF format and provide an opt-in option inside of your blog. So they might want the content, but it's taking them too long to consume it. They would like to have it, so they'll opt in for it, right? So somebody needs to create that stuff. So that's an opportunity. A lot of entrepreneurs may not want to do that. So as a business owner, if you're a service-based business owner, that could be a profit center for you. You could add that as an option, like if you're doing, if you are a content writer, you could add that as a service where you're creating the PDF of that content. And, it'd be a low cost option. It'd be another revenue stream for you. So just throwing that out there for anybody that might be interested in something like that. Swipe files are also super, super hot. Again, that's something that is going to save people time and money. So let's talk about what a swipe file is. Basically, a swipe file is a tested or a proven process or processes that's going to save somebody else a ton of time and energy. And people love them. Like, if you are if you're a Facebook ads person, maybe you want to showcase your top performing Facebook ads. Or if you are, if you have, maybe I'm just throwing out a couple of ideas real quick, and then I'm going to show you something we did. Maybe it's email subject lines. It could be emails. In fact, I've seen people sell a swipe file of all of their emails that they've ever sent out, ever. And, they sell it as a swipe file. So there's lots of ideas and concepts around this particular idea. It's just a matter of thinking it through and what would make the most sense. So one of the things that we did was we took all of our customer care answers, to all the situations. We have a whole bunch of, copy and paste things for our customer care team. Like if somebody is super upset, how do you engage with them? And if somebody just needs their login for something they've purchased, then what's the copy and paste a copy for that? So we took all of our customer care scripts, and we packaged them together, and we now sell them as our customer care scripts. And literally it was a copy and paste, taking the things that we would normally respond to. We templatized it, packaged it up, and we turned it into an income stream. So you can do the same thing. Think about things that you already have, or that you could pull together. And again, you could leverage the power of Canva to, I would call, make it pretty, and voila, you now have another income stream. So that was 5 ideas for you. I'm going to basically run through I'll run through the ideas again real quick. Let me back up. Let me get the screen. Hang on a second. Let me back all the way back up here. Okay. We'll go through I should have made a different, all right, we're almost there. Bear with me, guys. All right, we're going to run through them again. All right, here we go. So number 1 was an ebook. So creating an ebook that's value-based to your person. They are absolutely still selling. And then the second thing is, printables. Printables are super hot right now. Worksheets, another idea, templates, and then the swipe file. And then we just opened the doors. I know I see some of my previous students here, and we just opened the doors today to my PDF to Profit course, which is all about this concept, actually, where it's basically about creating your first digital product in the next 7 days or less. So if you're interested in checking it out, go to kimgarst.com/join PDF to Profit. Essentially, and I'd love to hear from some of you. I know I see some of like I say, I see some of our previous students that went through PDF to Profit. If you guys feel like you can lend some of your experience, drop it in. I'd love to hear from you, and hopefully everybody else would love to hear that too. But essentially, the PDF to Profit is about packaging up your offer in a way that's going to give it value and ultimately sell. It's usually a low ticket offer in order to get people to spend that first dollar with you. So if you're interested in checking it out, go to kimgarst.com, join PDF to Profit. We opened the doors today. The way that we deliver this course is slightly different than a traditional course. So I will warn you. I think it's actually a good thing, but I want to give you the skinny on it. We deliver the content live. So that means that we are live with you. We talk about it. We go through the content. We talk about it. We share experiences. Listen to your feedback, your questions, all of that kind of thing. And I think that's an invaluable way to learn this concept. So again, if you're wanting to create your first mini digital product, this might be for you. Thank you. So Paula's saying, great course. I loved it. Lisa, course is awesome. I loved it. Thank you, Lisa. Yes, we've had, I think this is the third time we've iterated this course, and it's been really lovely to work directly with people versus, you just getting a login and, going and logging in and going through the content yourself. It is slightly different, but I think it's, again, very value-based. Does anybody have any questions about the concept of creating your first digital mini offer? I'm just curious as to what do you think? Are you ready to do it? I mean, they are wonderful ways to add additional revenue to your business, or potentially even the first revenue. Because the reality is, creating a full-on course is hard. It could take years, months or even years. Oh, thank you, Rhonda. So Rhonda is saying doors open to waitlisters and our live viewers today. It will be open to everyone else tomorrow. So, and yes, we have, it's a no-brainer price. It's anyone can afford price. That's for sure. All right. Okay, so I will drop the link on the screen here. So it's kimgarst.com/join PDF to Profit. And like I say, the purpose is to help you to create your first or even next digital product that you can sell. So Christina is saying, how do you find free graphics, backgrounds, images that you can use for this purpose? There's all kinds of resources for this, Christine. Basically, you have to find there's a couple of ways. You can pay for it, or I think in your case you're looking for free, but there are lots of resources that are copyright free resources. So yeah, we will be happy to share that kind of information. And then do you advise to give some free sample content before going to even a low price product? I think there's a shift happening right now. So let's talk about that real quick. I believe that people are a little over the free, honestly. Now, it doesn't mean that people don't still want free and that free won't work. I don't mean that. But I'm seeing a huge shift in the marketplace where people are willing to pay pay for a low ticket item that's that they feel is extremely value based, even if they don't know you. And if you go into your Facebook feed right now, I challenge you all to do this. In fact, go into your Facebook feed and scroll down and look at the ads. I bet you will see a lot of low cost offers, and you'll see almost no free offers. So a lot of people are spending money to advertise their low ticket items right now. $27, $37, $47, $7. I've seen things for $7. So they're not leading with free so much anymore. They're leading with a low ticket offer. Why? Because they work. They are working. And I really believe that a lot of people are a little bit over the free. They would rather spend a little bit of money and get something that they feel is super value based, that's going to really solve a problem for them, versus just something that's free, that's just giving them a little bit of information, but not anything that really significantly helps them. Hopefully that answers that question. So Debbie says, how long is the course for, and do you attend once a week or more? It's a 7-day course, Debbie. And well, there's 7 days of training, and we break it up. We have we do have the weekend off. So we start next Thursday. So there'll be Thursday and Friday. The weekend is off, and then we finish up the following week. So Susie is saying the live teaching format is amazing. Yes. Susie has been through, I think, all of our 2-Profit courses now. And I think that's been one of the biggest value adds for all the students, as the live training, the live availability of me and my team to help and answer questions and stuff. It's been helpful. Let's see. It is a no-brainer. Yes. Even if I have to say so myself. All right. All right. Well, any other questions? I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anything. Oh, I'm so excited, Patrice. I can't wait to work with you. And yes, Susie, I think she's bought several of my 2-Profit courses. And she's been an amazing student, because I love people who actually do things. So one of the things I will say about this in-person or live training environment is I'm seeing a lot of the students really get stuff done, because we work through a process and we give the time to do the work. And I don't know about y'all, but I have been to courses before. I've bought courses before, and I put off doing them. I'll get around to it, and then I never get around to it. And so my focus is to show up live, help deliver the content, and then all of the students are on the journey together. So they have access to each other, and it's really a neat environment. Yes, there you go. Susie says it also helps with our own accountability to show up live. Yes. Yeah. Like I say, it's been really awesome for me too, because I've been creating online courses for years. And, there's no touch point when somebody just buys your stuff and then they, hopefully they go off and do something. But really working with the students has been it's been a blessing, honestly. To deliver the content. We do deliver the content live inside of the Facebook group, and just having a touch point and being able to see the progress has been amazing, from my perspective. It's almost like you can, like I say, that you've done something that's helping people. Jane, don't feel bad, girl. I've done the exact same thing. I have actually spent thousands of dollars before on training courses, and never really got through them. I'm ashamed to say that, but it's absolutely the truth. Yeah. All right. So I love this question. So what about business playbooks? Yes, business playbooks would be amazing, I think. But again, you have to make sure that it's a single thing. That is one thing that I do teach, and I'm very focused on this piece. When you are trying to sell something that for low cost, remember, this is a low cost offer, and you want to give people a quick win. The end goal for your mini digital offers is to move people to something that's higher priced. That's the big picture goal. So if you deliver everything in the kitchen sink in your, in one thing that's low cost, then you're shooting yourself in the foot. So my focus when I teach this is, what is one transformation you can affect? What is one small thing that you can pull out of your, your business and put something together that will be a low cost offer that can, again, warm people up to you, get them to spend get them to spend their first dollar with you, and then ultimately lead them into your higher ticket priced items. Good, good, good. Thank you, David. All right. Well, this is excellent. I'm excited that we've had a chance to, I'm excited that had a chance to share this with you guys, regardless of whether you decide to join PDF to Profit or not. The point is, take everything I shared with you today, pick one, try it, go, if it's a workbook or an ebook or, any of the suggestions I had for you today, put something together and put it out into the world. That's another value add. I will say this real quick. One of the value adds of a low ticket offer is that you can test things to see if you're on the right track. So pulling something small out of your business that leads into something that's higher ticket priced is a great beta for making sure that people are really going to resonate with what your process is or what you bring to the world. So yeah, I think that would be an awesome opportunity to leverage it from a beta perspective too. So there's lots of value adds that for these small digital products. All right, guys and gals. Well, like I say, if you have any questions, always reach out. We're pretty active here on Facebook. All of the socials actually. So feel free to ask questions if you have any. And I hope you take what you learned today and do something with it. All right. Take care of yourselves. God bless and stay safe. Okay.